Hello, I'm Scott Ryan. Thank you for joining me. A popular argument that's taking place right now, it's really convoluted and it's designed to favor Romney, is in, I think, people like myself have said in my past video that I've commented on how I think that it would be very imprudent to nominate somebody like Mitt Romney from Bain Capital, who's run a chop shop. I mean, I'm all for arbitrage. I have nothing against Wall Street. And I personally, these are my views, I think that it would be asinine if you're trying to appeal in this climate to the average American voter to pick somebody. You might as well pick the CEO of Goldman Sachs right now. I mean, it is so ill-conceived, so harebrained to think that you're going to pick this guy, Mitt Romney, who ran the Wall Street chop shop. Believe me, I agree. If you take a company and go slash a bunch of jobs, you can actually legitimately say you're saving jobs, because if you're taking a company that was going to go bankrupt and you're investing your money in it, and you're saving those jobs, regardless of whether you ever hire another person in that company, you've done a good thing. And I believe in capitalism. I don't fall into this argument. I was never intending to make the argument that there was something wrong with what he does. But from a marketing standpoint, I mean, I can just see it now of all time. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of things about Mitt Romney. The fact that he's basically a duplicitous fraud, and he's been on every side of every issue, passionately so. So aside from this, I would never even be so obtuse to support this guy. I don't know how any thinking, logical person could. But on top of that, from a marketing standpoint, to pick a guy of all people to represent you in this kind of economy with the kind of animosity, acrimony there is towards anybody on Wall Street and banking. I mean, you might as well crown Barack Obama emperor right now if we are that stupid as to nominate this character. It's ridiculous. But I hear Hannity and a lot of the Romulans. The Romulans are using or distorting the contentions of those who have this basic common sense notion that this is not a good idea if you're trying to market to the average person out there who doesn't understand high finance. It's better not to nominate somebody who headed a Wall Street chop shop. But they're trying to convolute it now to the base, because this is a Republican primary, and they're trying to make it look like the other guys are against capitalism. Some may not. I don't want to get into the nuances of venture capitalism versus vulture capitalism. I don't believe that matters. I just believe that it is utter stupidity to nominate this guy. I mean, maybe if he wasn't the inventor, the inspiration of Obamacare, maybe if he wasn't ardently pro-abortion, ardently pro-gay marriage, ardently anti-gun, maybe I would think about it, but probably not. But it's surreal, and I got to believe that, you know, the average Republican out there, and the votes in Iowa confirm this. The average Republican is intelligent enough to look at the facts, look at the guy's record, and realize this guy's a joke. And anybody who supports him should be embarrassed. But it's frustrating, because if we don't narrow down the conservative field, this is what we're going to get. And there's no way I'm supporting him, and I'm hearing it more than I've ever heard before. People have had enough. This is what destroyed this country. Appeasing, placating the idiocy, the mantra that has been fed to us since Ronald Reagan left office, that he's the one who can win. We need so-and-so because they're better than so-and-so. We need Dole because Dole is better than... Enough is enough. And I'm not voting for him. If he's the nominee, if we are that stupid and we can't get enough altruism out of our conservatives for some of them to do what's right for their country and to yield before it's too late. I'm looking forward to voting third party. Well, I'm praying it's in God's hands, not mine, not yours. But we have an obligation to use our heads, our God-given intelligence. And there's always the House and Senate that could filibuster or maybe override if we have enough. But I am not going to give in. Compromise has destroyed this party. It has destroyed this country. Thank you for joining me. I'm Scott Ryan.